another episode of the Thrifty Wrist. I'm Joe, and this is the Mod Series. You may remember a little while ago that I reviewed this Casio G-Shock DW5600, and I promised you that we'd be putting it into a gold case, and today's the day. So I got the gold case off AliExpress, but before we get into it, let's just go over a couple of specs. So the Casio G-Shock DW5600 retails at about $175 US. It's a quartz movement, rated to 200 meters, case size 43 millimeters, integrated lugs, and a mineral crystal. Alright, black gloves are on. We've got the G-Shock on the left and the new case on the right. So I got the case from AliExpress. You've already seen me do an unboxing of this watch, so I'll speed this up a little bit, get the watch out for you. So this is the white camo edition with a bit of a marble looking screen there. So we'll get it off the cushion and we can start to unpack our gold case and bracelet. Bracelet looks pretty good. Let's open this up and have a look. It's pretty weighty, actually. I can feel how heavy it is. It's pretty impressive for the price. It's got a pretty simple looking clasp, nothing stamped on it or anything. It's got the quick release lugs, which makes life really easy. Not that I'll be using that at all with this, not changing the strap, because the bracelet seems to be pretty decent, and obviously it matches the case. All right, let's put some of this stuff down. I'll put some of this stuff away and we can have a look at the case. Holding it, that is also very heavy. That's a pretty serious piece of steel we've got here. Looks good. I'm pretty impressed. I really can't believe that they managed to do all of this for around about $50 US. It looks really good. And they give you all the tools. I didn't have to provide anything. I have absolutely no watch tools. All the little bits and bobs that we seem to need are all here. I haven't watched a video. I'm just doing this all, trying to work out how to do this myself. But it looks like there are 4 screws that are holding this onto the existing rubber case and straps there. So we might start taking some of those screws off if I can get it to work with these gloves. So it's like a Phillips head on the case now. So we'll start undoing those. There's 4 of them. And it looks like the replacement screws are a flathead. So I assume that there's a flathead supplied in this kit somewhere. Okay, so the 4 screws are off. I'll try to very gently pry this case off the core. I'm just being a little bit more gentle than I need to be probably. I mean, this is a G-Shock, so it doesn't need to be too gentle, but that's sort of the core there. I'll take these straps off, which should be easier than I make it look because I'm using probably the wrong tool, but there we go. I'll pull that off. We'll clean this space up a little bit because I don't really need all the white camo stuff anymore. And I really want to test fit this new case. And I'll pop it together and just hold it in place, and oh, that's awesome. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Fantastic. All right, now we're going to start putting the screws that they supplied in. They seem to be a couple of millimeters longer than the factory screws. Also, conveniently, they are gold, so they're going to match the case. And as I said earlier, they're a flathead, so I'll screw those up. And there's 4, they just go into the factory holes that I undid the earlier screws from. I'm making this a lot harder than it needs to be because I'm wearing gloves. Normally I wouldn't, but this is actually going to be a gift and I didn't want to sort of scratch anything or mark anything, so I've been wearing the gloves for this little build. Got those quick release lugs in there. I'll quickly grab the wrong tool to try and poke that in, and then I'll put the other side in. I'm starting to get pretty excited about seeing what this whole thing's going to look like, so pop that all together. This is I'm going to give this as a gift to my brother for his birthday. This is a very cool gift, very generous gift, I would say. All right, let's get this on wrist. Very excited to see how this has turned out. Very cool. I left the plastic on the bracelet there just so that when he gets it, it's still in perfect nick. But wow, it's really made that sort of marble screen pop. Great color. Really very impressed by the quality from AliExpress. They're doing some pretty good stuff. This is the old camo strap. It kind of makes it look a little bit sad and drab now in comparison to the new one. But that's it. That's the DW5600 with a modded case.